Greetings there, everybody. It is GleeCon here again with another episode of Lore of Warcraft. On our last episode, we really pressed forward a lot into Sylvanas' the World of Warcraft's future from her perspective, all the way up past the end of Cataclysm, and just kind of chomping at the bits of what will happen after that. I don't know when that cutscene where she attempts suicide is supposed to have taken place. I don't know if they show that cutscene in the game or not. I can't remember. Seems vaguely familiar, but it might be from a Shadowlands cutscene. I'm not sure. And that's for lore that's far ahead. But we've definitely wrapped up everything. And we are primed to interact with the Forsaken. I just coincidentally, I recently rolled a Blood Elf Paladin to try to do that Paladin questline, that unlocked Blood Elf Paladin questline that came out a few weeks back, maybe about a month or so ago. I don't actually. It's probably a couple months ago. I think it was maybe at the end of when they created the last patch. They did this Dark Iron Dwarf questline where you could get a mount, and they did this Blood Elf Paladin one. And I don't remember if you get some transmogs. I haven't completed it yet. So anyway, I've been just messing around while we wait for Dragonflight to drop. Already made some Dragfear and just kind of sitting on them. I feel like there's no, I don't need to push characters right now while I'm waiting for that to come out. So it's a good time for that. Anyway, I did the quest. It is a Burning Crusade quest where you bring Sylvanas that pendant at the end. So it's technically a Burning Crusade quest. All right, stay a while and listen to another interlude as we continue to hear her banter with Anduin, I assume. Sylvanas paused in her conversation, deciding to end it there for now. She had things to do other than tell stories to Anduin. The revisiting of this part of her unlife had proven strangely more difficult than anything else she had revealed to the young king. Besides, it amused her to leave him there, wondering how she had managed to escape with her life, such as it was. Anduin looked stunned. "I had no idea that you had attempted to kill yourself," he said. He had doubtless picked up on the difficulties she had in relating the events and looked more open than she had yet seen him. Perhaps she was actually beginning to persuade him. "Not attempted," she corrected. "Succeeded. I succeeded." He tried to hide it, but that bold statement shook him. However, instead of asking for more of the story, which Sylvanas was not going to reveal just yet, he said something that surprised her, though it should not have. "But you were wrong." Eyes narrowed. "Careful what you say, young lion," she warned. "You have no right to judge me." "You misunderstand. You said that you had nothing left, but that wasn't true. Even if you did not kill Arthas himself, he was gone. Dead. He would hurt no one ever again. Was that not what you wanted?" "I am a hunter, Anduin, and someone had stolen my kill." "So you didn't want him dead. You just wanted to cause him suffering." The boy was baiting her, being deliberately obtuse. Either that or he was a shockingly brilliant advocate. But before Sylvanas could speak, he plowed on. "You had a city filled with people who owed everything to you. They were yours. They would follow you anywhere. Don't you think every leader in Azeroth envied you that kind of devotion?" Was he lying? He certainly seemed to believe what he was saying. "You had Nathanos, your champion. From all you've told me, he loved you with all he had in him, and you could have easily given up on him, but you didn't. Very few ever know a love like that, Sylvanas. He was still there for you. Even death hadn't changed that. Do you understand how rare that is? And did you even spare him a thought? Damn the boy. You speak of things you do not understand." "I think it is you who doesn't understand what you had, even your sisters. If you had reached out to them—" "Silence!" she shouted. "None of that mattered. Can you not see? All I had, truly had, the only thing that was uniquely mine, was my hatred. It was my anchor since the moment I became a banshee, the only thing that kept me from surrendering to despair and madness. It was a driving force behind all I did, thought, became. My revenge was everything. So much that had happened to me, my family, my people, my kingdom, my life, all came to an end in terrible ways. Being the one to kill Arthas would be the one small shred of justice I would ever wrest from a world that had wronged me. I was owed that moment of victory, and I was denied it. I was owed a clean death, an eternal rest befitting what I had given the world in life, and I thought, this, this ending at least I can have on my own terms. I had, oh, and that was supposed to be saying that. This ending at least I can have on my own terms. I had tasted it just once. I knew it was there, waiting, so I took it. He had been silent, focused with his whole being on every word. Sylvanas could not walk away. Not now. He had to know what she had experienced. But when I died, I was given nothing. And then the jailer gave me what? Something greater than her deepest need or want, more than she had ever thought to hope for or dream of. The last thread of pain for her, for all that ever had and ever would exist, would be woven into a tapestry of joy and rightness that had never before been possible. Anduin hung on her words, and when she fell silent, trying to find them, he said quietly, "What, Sylvanas? What could he possibly give you that would justify so high a cost?" She turned her face to his. "Everything." Again, I think we're replaying these cutscenes, but it is cool the way that they've broken this scene down and made it spread out throughout the course of a book. I like that. I like that narrative technique there. All right, so that ends this third act of the book. When we get ready to plow onto Shadowlands in the future, way down the line, it might even be more than a year from now down the line, we will pick that thread up and finish up that novel. So tune in then. See you in 2024 or something like that if you're interested. Who knows how long it'll take, because we're gonna, once we start hitting World of Warcraft, there's a lot of content, as you all know. There's a lot of ways that we can thoroughly explore that content, and there's lore that's coming out that's directly related to each expansion, and it's not as dense as the lore we've done so far, but there's a wealth of untapped, either non-canonical or just sort of more errata or ancillary lore that we've technically covered, but we can cover it from another perspective. So we'll go through all of that stuff as we go through the World of Warcraft as well. All right, cool. Thank you everybody so much for watching and for listening, and I will see you all next time when we play some more episodes again and play some more levels of Warcraft 3 on Lore of Warcraft.